So I'm back in Massachusetts. I'm here, Hopkinton. Yeah, baby. I left New York City, as a lot of people are doing right now. I was in my apartment for 21 days straight. I didn't leave for any reason. And I love my apartment. My apartment's great, but it's also a pretty small space to be in when you're locked there and you don't know how long you're gonna be locked there for. My mom was like, I would rather have you be home during all of this. And I was like, fine, if you wanna come drive to New York and pick me up, then let's do it. Kind of windy out, isn't it? You graduate from high school, you go off to college, and you at one point have this realization of like, my childhood is over now. Like, we will never get back what we had growing up because that time is done. I see my family frequently, but it's always in small doses. I haven't lived at home in 5 years. And it's weird having like me and all my siblings here because you just never think that you're gonna get that portion of time in life back. But all of us are here in one house for what is likely to be an extended period of time. Editing from day 35 of quarantine. Spent the first 21 in New York, and this is day 14 in Massachusetts. Holy fuck. This is so reminiscent of like me being 14 and making my Club Can't Handle Me music video. Am I right? Whatever the fuck we used to do. God, the classics. Another con is that I forgot the charger to my vibrator in New York. But the walls are also paper thin. And I share a wall with the wind, baby. Yeah, fire it up. Ruin my audio. Can you come test something with me for a video? So I sent my sister into my parents' bedroom to sort of test out just how thin these walls really are. And my hypothesis is that it's really fucking thin. This is me speaking at a normal volume in my room. Morgan, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay, wait, Morgan, I'm good. This is the most important thing. I need you to tell me if you can hear this.
No, I can't hear you.
Can you hear anything?
Do it again.
You can't hear anything.
No.
It's a win for the ladies. So something that I've been thinking about a lot coming to my hometown is like, what does home mean to me? You hear a lot of people say things like home is who you're with, home is a person, home is when I'm with you. Something that I feel like I've sort of realized throughout this quarantine, sort of unrelated, but I promise it loops back, is I've rejected the idea that I'm an introvert like my entire life because I'm like, well, I'm not shy. I'm not like hiding in the corner. I'm like broadcasting myself on the internet. There's no way I'm an introvert, but like, I'm just an idiot. Whether you're an extrovert or introvert, it's not based on shyness or how outgoing you are. It's like, where do you get your energy? And I am totally a fucking internal person. This is where it loops back. I promise it all makes sense. Home to me feels personal. It feels internal. But in my head, it's something that only I can influence, which in theory means that I could make home for myself anywhere, which is cool, I guess. But home for me, I guess, is just where I feel the most connected to myself, where I feel the most creative, the most inspired, and for me, that place is New York. Home to me is solitude. It's comfortable solitude. That's home. It's just me doing my own thing, being alone, wanting people to come visit. All of that to say, just because you grew up somewhere doesn't mean it feels like a home to you. Like, Hopkinton really has never felt like home to me. I never felt like I had a place here, not then, not now. And that doesn't have anything to do with like my family or friends or anything, because obviously I fucking love them, but like Hopkinton just ain't it for me. All right, so who am I stuck here with? First up, we've got my mom. She's a pretty valuable asset. She cooks pretty decent meals, but the con is that she's a massive bitch. Mom, if you're watching this, tell me I'm wrong. Then we've got my dad, who, good guy, but cons to my dad, you have to beg him for like 35 minutes to do anything fun because all he wants to do is watch Ozark, and I just could not be less interested. Next up, we've got me, the firstborn child and the most valuable asset, because when you're firstborn, you have the biggest brain by default, and all the talent gets funneled into you first while everyone else gets the leftovers. So without me, we would probably be you know, it'd be a little buck wild over here, but I'm holding down the fort. Don't worry, guys. Next up, we've got my brother Cole, who doesn't like me because I'm embarrassing. So we'll leave him out of this. Then we've got Morgan, who is my bestie, and the con to my sister is that she's leaving quarantine. So bye, Morgan. You've been exiled. You're at the bottom of the pyramid. And you know who's at the top? Maddie. Next up, we've got Luke, who's my youngest brother, and he's annoying as shit, but he's also kind of entertaining. I like it when he gets yelled at. Then finally, we have the angel of the group, my grandmother. If she says words like crapola, or sometimes she'll be like, I'm gonna shit down your windpipe, and you're like, whoa, what did you say? And then like you don't even need an explanation, because why would you? Yeah, okay, you're gonna shit down my windpipe. Fuck. So what was it like growing up here?
How do you describe Hopkinton? You don't. I mean, we're a small town outside of Boston. It's kind of crazy to me that anybody would like want to live here. Living in a place like New York and then coming back to a place like this is like, oh my god, what happened? There's so many people, there's so many things. There's like, we have the whole world, and then you come here and it's like, the world is this big. And everyone thinks that they are the most important person. If only they knew that I'm the most important person. There's no chain restaurants allowed to be in the town. Like, we have a Dunkin' Donuts, and that's the only chain. Oh, we have a Subway too. Skirt. Nothing like to do here either. Like, there's like the town common, which is just a grassy square with a gazebo on it. So that's pretty cool. We have some lakes that you can't swim in. Well, one of them you can. You can go to a place called Sandy Beach, which is not a beach. Make no mistakes in thinking that you're going to a beach. It's like a dirt patch on the side of the lake. And kids shit in there. High school and middle school are like right next to each other, and there's a ton of parking lots. Some are like a super far walk. When you got your license, you had to apply for like a parking spot. Seniors got the senior lot up close at the front of the school, but there's too many seniors to fit in the senior lot. So then there's two other lots. There's senior lot, and then the second best is tennis courts, and then the third best is water towers. And some juniors park in water towers too, because it's that shitty of a lot. They always said that it was a random draw. However, there was some murmurings. We were always a little suspicious because it was, how is it that all the popular kids got senior lot and the rest of us somehow got put in water towers? You know what I miss all the time though when I'm in New York? Papa Gino's. Papa Gino. Oh, let me tell you about him. If you don't live in New England, maybe you've never heard of Papa Gino, but he is the original Papa. Papa John is a fucking fraud. Papa Gino's is a New England pizza chain, and it's delicious. Anytime you had like a banquet, you would like, oh, our cheerleading team's gonna have a fucking banquet, and where were you going? Papa Gino's, baby. And it's decorated like it's from the 80s. It is. I spent pretty much all of my young life making videos. Hi, it's me. Being home is like, that's all I'm reminded of like just that time in my life where all I wanted to do was come home from school and make YouTube videos and be on the internet. If I wasn't making YouTube videos, if I wasn't online, I was playing with the neighborhood kids. I live on a lake in the middle of the woods, and there's a path that connects all of like the neighborhoods that surround the lake. Me and like a bunch of my friends who all lived in these neighborhoods, we were like the neighborhood gang, and we used to make videos together, but we also used to like make forts in the basement. One time I wrote like an entire episode of Sweet Life of Zach and Cody out word for word so we could perform it in someone's basement with a curtain that we made out of a tarp and a computer mouse. The innovation, the flavor. And that was, you know, that was my childhood, running through the woods, playing games, making videos, being a fucking weirdo. I've been pretty open with the fact that I never liked the town I grew up in. I have really great family, really great friends, but the town itself I never really felt welcome in. I never felt like I fit in. I probably had a similar school experience to most people. I was like completely regular. I feel like my school experience was regular for the most part. I was not popular. I was not particularly well liked. I was bullied. But like, so was anyone with a personality, right? I'm sorry. It is my firm belief that you have to be bullied in this life to be likable as an adult, but that's fine. A little bit, okay? I get like, you don't have to be terrorized. I feel like I really didn't like Hopkinton because I didn't feel like I ever fit in here. This is my Aquarius moon that's about to come out. Oh, you're so weird and different. Oh. I never felt like a part of anything. I never felt like a part of a community as a whole. I never felt like pride to go to my high school. I hated going to football games. Like I never felt like I was a part of any of it. I felt like I was on the outside looking in, and being around it just made me like angry. I always disliked this town, but I have made like the best fucking friends here. Lifelong friends. Which is so strange. It's so like, it's such like an indescribable thing, like creating such a strong, unbreakable community for yourself while you're a part of a community that you feel so disconnected from. I never perceived myself to be likable. Not that I'm unlikable, but just that I think I'm kind of a lot. I have a too much gene, except now it feels like a good thing. Like I'm definitely a lot. I'm definitely too much, but like, oh my God, let's fucking indulge. You know what I mean? Even though I didn't like growing up here, there was a lot of good that came out of it. I just can't thrive here, which is why the prospect of being here for a long amount of time kind of scares the living shit out of me, but it's fine. Welcome home, baby. Fuck. So in conclusion, I'm here. Here I am. I'm in my hometown for the next little bit. I have one video that I filmed in New York that is coming out soon, but from here on out, anything that I post is gonna be from Massachusetts. Yeah. I'm pretty excited about some of the stuff that I'm working on right now. I'm excited to share it with all of you guys, take your mind off of what's going on right now. And I think something that I've been thinking about a lot is like, it's important to be thankful for the position that you're in, but it's also okay to be disappointed and to feel any type of way because your life has been disrupted. That's okay. Like, we don't have to gatekeep who's allowed to feel pain right now. You guys can follow me on @Maddie Dragsbaek on all social media platforms, especially the gram, because I be zooting on the gram every single day. You should have seen my banana bread. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.